It's February 17th, 1977. This is Kathy Glenn, and I'm interviewing Sam Snyder, who is 76. His president address is Hennessey. Do you remember the lawlessness and the frontier violence?
Yes, I've heard my father speak about the horse thieves that folks were worried about when they lived on the farm, and I've heard him say that pretty every night he changed his mules and horses to a wagon just outside the house to keep the horse thieves from stealing his horses or mules or whatever he had. Mm-hmm. And he and his father-in-law have taken after these outlaws and run them up and down Turkey Creek, and never did catch them or anything.
Do you remember any outlaw gangs like the Daltons or Jesse James?
The only name that I remember when they lived on the farm was Raniky. He was a well-known outlaw, they thought, and horse thief. That's the only name I've heard of these other names, but I didn't have anything to do with it.
What did this Raniky Bill do?
He's a horse thief.
Yeah, he was a horse thief, too.
Do you remember him?
No.
I remember the newspaper and everything else that took the names like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember him.
What was your entertainment and pastime and beliefs? What kind of stuff did you do for fun?
I don't. My sister said when they put in telephones along about 1900, that used to be the amusement to take the receiver down and hear a fellow by the name of Pete Jensen, who used to live here in Hennessey. I knew him. He used to play the fiddle, she called him. Mm-hmm. And that was their entertainment. Take the receiver down from the telephone and listen to Pete Jensen play the fiddle.
Okay. Do you remember the revivals and tent meetings?
Yes, I remember a revival here in Hennessey when I was 8 or 9 years old. They had a revival on Main Street in an empty building. I remember it was overcrowded with people, and a lot of people converted. I remember at that time. I don't know now I don't remember what the evangelist's name was, but at that time it was pretty popular. My wife and I joined the Methodist Church in 1924, and we've been a member of the church ever since.
Okay. Do you remember the circuses and rodeos that came to
Yes, I remember Ringling Brothers Circus came to Hennessey along about 1909, and they had their tents and stuff out here in the east part of town where Roy Johnson's addition is. And that was quite a growing attraction for Hennessey at that time. It was an old town of probably a couple thousand maybe.
Okay.
And it was well attended.
Do you remember, what about the local myths like water witching, gypsies, and lightning rods?
I remember the lightning rods, you mentioned that. My father had lightning rods on our home out in the countries, and that was, I've heard since that was quite a thing for salesmen to go through the country selling lightning rods. And bring everybody to buy them. They put a big ad here, a big talk, about your house being hit by lightning and burning. What was that other question?
Or the gypsies?
Oh, gypsies, yes, I remember. Even when my wife and I was in the dime store business here in 1930 to 50, 1930 to 1965, we was in business 30 years. And we used to have gypsies come through Hennessey, and when we'd see them coming in, everybody would either lock the front door or call for help, because these gypsy women, that was one of the main things, was to make the dime stores. And lots of times we wouldn't let them in. But they used to camp where the Baptist parsonage is now, on that corner. What's that fellow's name that lives on the corner? Rex Witt.
I know who you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Right on, that was the vacant lot, and they camped on there when I was a kid. I can remember gypsies.
Okay. Do you remember medicine shows?
Minstrel shows? Medicine shows, yeah. That was quite an attraction as a kid when they come in with that, painted that wagon, and the fellow would come out, with false beard and all that, and tell a lot of jokes and have medicine to sell. I imagine it's colored water, but it was good for everything. Name off a whole string of appendicitis and diphtheria and just most anything it would cure. But we got a kick out of him playing the banjo and singing or something like that.
Did people buy it?
Yes, it'd buy it.
Okay. Do you remember when radio or telephone or the telegraph?
My father, before he died, heard a hardware store here, and we could hear music, and it said it was from Kansas City. We couldn't imagine hearing music as far away as Kansas City.